Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long goes 1975. A YouTuber's on the rise, reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long goes 1975.
This is The Wizard of Oz on the SNES, released by Manley Associates in 1993, at least in North America, and in 1994 in the rest of the world. I do like that title screen. Supposedly this game is an absolute stinker, but obviously it's based on The Wizard of Oz 1939 musical. Half of it's black and white, half of it is Technicolor to represent when Dorothy gets whisked away in a hurricane or a cyclone to the land of Oz. I always thought it was like half the film was shot in black and white and then things got more advanced and half the film was shot in colour, but that's how they intended it. It's a beloved movie. By the way, spoilers in this video for some of the stuff that goes on in the Oz books, because it's based on a book by L. Frank Baum, and he wrote the Oz books for kids, but apparently, I watched a documentary, all the books he wrote for adults never really took off or were successful, so he had to continuously write these books to pay his bills, pay his mortgage and stuff like that, and got a little bit kind of fed up with it. I think that's why, because these are beloved kids books, they get really dark. They get really dark. Anyway, I was going to say, the Munchkin hanging in the background in one of the scenes in the original musical, apparently was an actor that hung himself on the set. That's an old wives' tale. Look it up. But while the original movies are a candy-coated, pussified version of the book, if you look at the making of it and what happened to the actors and actresses because of the makeup effects and stuff like that, they were getting burned, they were getting poisoned, things like that. It's quite a dark sort of production. Obviously this is 16:9 and not 4:3 because I'm playing this on my retro arcade mini. But so it's a side-scrolling platformer where you visit elements of the movie. That's not Glenda, is that the Good Witch? I forget, there's two, because there's 4 witches in total in the books, I think. I'm currently just finished 6, but oh, and it's Silver Slippers in the book, not Ruby Slippers. But yeah, the books get really dark. If you look at the body counts, oh yeah, Self-Aware Lemons. Ah, fuck. Health bottom left, top of the screen is my inventory. I don't know how you do anything other than turn it off and throw a brick. Right, jump, and you got a kick, because we all remember that from the movies and the books. Haven't got Toto. Alright graphics. I think Angry Video Game Nerd ripped this a new one, didn't he? But yeah, it's alright graphics, it's not terrible. I'm not getting the bone because it's a stupid little mini puzzle game which I can't work out. Actually, I'll show you. Right. There you go. So I'm Toto on the left, I have to jump across the grid. Each letter will disappear so I can't go backwards once I type it, and I have to find the hidden message. Right, so, I don't know, you spell it. No idea. Y-O-U... D-O... I got no idea. So we'll go out. It's stupid. It's like that bit in Last Crusade, but I don't know. I'm missing a trick, obviously. I've only played this a few times, mainly because it frustrates me and I find the controls awful. But now some of you are probably going to say, well, what about the Disney sequel, Return to Oz? That was kind of dark and really scary, especially with a woman who could change her heads. Yeah, it is. Still doesn't hold a patch on, look. Are you fooled already? On the books, because she's in. Oh, hey, the tree saved me. She's in the second book, but the movie is based on the second and the third book, and Dorothy's not even in the second book. But that weird thing, the flying couch, which they bring to our life with the magic of life powder or whatever it is. Can't remember its name now. It's got the head of a moose and the body of a couch. Yeah, no, that's in the second book, not the third. So Dorothy doesn't get to fly that. So I don't know why they combine both of them, but I love that movie, even though it scared the shit out of me as a kid. These controls are awful and tanked, but it's now a cult classic. But I would love some proper serious movies based on the rest of the books. Because, like I said, in the first book, why the Tin Man, sorry, spoilers, is the Tin Man is just freakily dark. So he can't get married to his one true love, because his one true love's mum doesn't want him to get married. One of the evil witches puts a hex on his axe, so because he's a woodman, and he cuts his arm off, so he gets a tinsmith to replace it with tin. Other arm, legs, essentially, head, chest. Ends up with no heart, no longer in love with her because he hasn't got a heart, doesn't want to marry her. Although he kills, he beheads 40 wolves and a wildcat in it. Scarecrow likes to break people's necks, so he breaks the necks of... Oh, well, that worked. Oh, he breaks the necks of 40 crows. They've all been sent to them by the Wicked Witch. And the lion kills 40 bees, I think. Yeah, it's just... There's a lot of killing going on. There's a lot of killing. There's a lot of people... I think how Frank Baum liked to... I don't know. He had a thing with people's heads. Lots of people get their heads turned into other things, like... one kid gets his head turned into a fox head against his will, even though the foxes, or the king of the foxes, thinks he's doing him a favour. Bloke gets, is it a scruffy man? I can't remember his name now. Gets his head turned into a donkey's head. This bit's weird. Sometimes those clouds blow you, sometimes they don't. But, yeah, all I can tell you is the controls are awful. But we need to go through the stages so we can find all my mates. But yeah, like I said, it just gets insane. Oh, no you don't. This kick is so slow, absolutely so slow. The wizard who's a fraudster in the first movie actually becomes a badass wizard. Glenda, teaches him that stuff. The eventual ruler of Oz, who was a girl, was hidden from the bad people, by being turned into a boy. I mean, that wouldn't disturb you, would it? Being a boy your entire life and then suddenly find out you're a girl and you have to be turned back. It's insane, it's dark, and I love it. But I personally think that he just, I don't know, maybe he just thought, well, if I can't make adult books, and I'm not alone in this, or adults don't like my books, I'm just going to cram a load of really dark shit and adult shit into my kids' books. There we go. No! Let's get back up. See, you don't even know what you're supposed to be jumping on. It's so hit and miss. But now he's blowing, but they weren't blowing before. No. Oh, fuck it. See? Ooh. Oh, fuck it. Now we can find... Like I said, it's not terrible graphics. It's just not the best graphics. Emerald City, it's not actually emerald. They tell you that it's so bright in there that you have to wear these special glasses or your eyes will burn out. And that's what makes it emerald. Yeah. There's a lot of death. There's a lot of weird things taking their heads off and throwing them at you. There's self-aware, sentient, cake-baked people characters. And... yeah, and Dorothy doesn't want to eat them, even though she's starving at this point, because she knows that they're alive. So they let her eat a wheelbarrow in their garden fence. What the fuck? But Toto, I should have stayed on the fence. He just doesn't give a fuck, so he eats a family's kids. Seriously. So, how many bricks I get is definitely then what lets me do stuff. And Bellina... Oh, lemon drop elimination. Jump on the dice, pop a button to roll the dice and push on the lemon drops that have the same number. What? Select key quickly. Yeah, I don't think we'll be doing this. I don't like these puzzles. Yeah, Bellina, her hen, because if you're an animal and you comes from Kansas, oh yeah, that's what the wizard does to make you fly home, puts you in a bubble. But I haven't got any bricks now. I can't kick when I'm in the air, so I just have to hit them. Get these bricks. He jumps up. What? Yeah, Bellina, her hen, can't jump down on the floor. Oh, this is where the mice queen helps him, isn't it? Yeah, Bellina, she pecks out the eyes of one of these baked people because it's cinnamon, apparently. Yeah, I know. Nuts. That's just the tip of the iceberg, honestly. Right. Right, keep it. See, look. Now I can't get down. I have to go back here. No. Why can't I throw my shit? Oh, this game is awful. I'm starting to see why he ripped it a new one, new video. I'm pretty sure he did. Jump. Right. I mean, look how big your health bar is, and it does nothing to help you or protect you. I'm presuming we get to a scarecrow at some point. Don't turn around. Why did he get to come up here? Oh, you're going to bump me back, aren't you? You're going to bump me back. Basically, this game is awful. This game is awful. Now, and also weird that they would base this on the 1939 musical, because I know it's beloved, and but this is the video game generation. I'm pretty sure most of them wouldn't even know what it was at this point, and it would have been their parents who loved it. So it seems a bit of an odd one. However, if they made a game based on the books, they could have made it violent as hell. Decapitations here, snapping necks there, all kinds of crazy, weird monsters. Just absolutely fantastic. In fact, I really do thoroughly recommend the books. I really wish they make the books into proper movies. And anyway, as always, I'd love to know what you think, particularly on the books, but more so about this game. Why is this a thing? I don't understand why this is a thing. Graphically, alright, controls are shit, hit detection is shit, the puzzles are awful and unintuitive, and it's just brutal, unrelenting, and not particularly fun. Anyway, as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.